I should, in theory, be more efficient this time. This second time through. So we know we're... It's the third note we're missing, so we've got to be real vigilant as soon as we find the second note. And I think it's worthwhile doing this now, because I imagine this is how we get, like, the proper, like, good ending or something. And this game doesn't strike me as a sort of game where it will be easy to, like, go back through and just, like, replay the level again and later on and do it. Right, like, there's not, like, a, as far as I'm aware, like, a world map where, I mean, there could be, like, a chapter select function or something, but I'm not taking those chances. Oops, jumped too soon. So, I'd rather just get it all over with now and get all of the collectibles on this, like, first time through the game than end up having to, like, replay the whole thing again because I missed, like, a single note. That's the way I see things anyway. Right, I need the key. Key is over this way. Speedrun time, let's go. And speedrun time in a game without a sprint button. Well, I guess there is technically the, like, dash button, but that's only when you are a savior. But as for right now, I am saviorless. Tis not the most laughable position I've been in, as I have previously been maidenless, but saviorless is up there, that's for sure. Oh, do I not even need to get the other notes? Okay, that's actually nice to know. That'll make things a bit quicker, at least. Yeah, the other note isn't even there. Cool. So yeah, this was the first note. Don't need to worry about it. Second note was the one that was in, like, the main elevator area. Not gonna have to worry about that. And then the third note will be somewhere between there and... like, basically, it's going to be at some point during all that, like, savior stuff, initially. I don't recall specifically when, but hopefully it'll be obvious. Well, no, I mean, if it were obvious, I would have noticed it the first time, wouldn't I? It is kind of nice playing this game after having played Super Mario Brothers. You know, going from, oh, come on. That's the exact same way I did last time. But going from, like, a severe penalty for death to, like, basically no penalty for death, it's kind of nice. That being said, I should stop dying so much. It's non-conducive to my speedrun. I didn't die in the same way this time. That's something. Okay, onwards we go. I wonder how close I am to being done with the game. Because I've only been playing for, like, nearly 3 hours. But I don't know, it feels sort of climaxy right now. Like, I feel like I must be close. I'm not sure where else the game would go after the smile aisle. Oh man, speaking of aisle, I saw this product the other day. And, like, I kind of want to purchase it. Like, not immediately, but I want to own it eventually, I think. Where it was And the reason I don't need to own it now is the nature of the product. So it was one of those, like, baby book things where it's, like, teaching you, like, the alphabet or something, right? So, you know, normally they're like, oh, A is for apple, B is for bassoon, C is for cope or something. Cat would probably be more likely than cope. Right, one of those things. Oh, hello, Mad Cow, welcome back. Anyways, I saw it was called like the world's like least helpful, one of those sorts of alphabet books, and like all the words in it were basically like silent letters, right? So it was like A is for aisle, as in like a supermarket aisle. I forget what else it was specifically, but a whole bunch of stuff like that. It was like, you know, that seems like a great product. Like when I have a child, I want to have that and just completely mess them up. I'm joking, mostly. Though one could argue that it is actually very important if you have a child that you teach them about how, especially if they're going to be speaking English, about how inconsistent English is. And what better way to do that than the world's worst alphabet book? Or I don't think it was technically called the world's worst. I think it was like the world's least helpful alphabet book. P is for fish, as in like a phishing scam. I forget what all of the things were, but in fact, I don't think I even ever knew what all the things were. But just as a concept, I found it fascinating. Oh, by the way, you may wonder, why is it that I'm playing the same part of the level again? The reason for that is because I missed a note, and so now I need to go back and retrace my steps to actually get the notes that I need and require. Well, I mean, actually, I'm not technically sure if it's a requirement per se, but I wouldn't be shocked if, like, I'm under the impression if we don't get all of the notes, we're gonna have a very dissatisfying ending. So that's why I'm trying to get all of the notes. I suspect this third note fragment is going to be at some point, like during the tutorial-ish area for the Savior mode, but I don't recall seeing it, so keep an eye out, chat. If you see something, say something. Okay, I doubt it's in this particular section with the shooting. That seems unlikely. Yeah, true endings are always generally the better endings. What does annoy me somewhat is oftentimes the ending, like, oftentimes a game will have it to where its true ending is, like, ridiculously difficult to come across naturally. Right, I was actually playing a game recently for the Let's Play channel that was like that. I got through the whole game and then realized, wait a minute, somehow I'm like missing some like of the like collectible CGs or something. And then I looked it up, and apparently the reason being was that in order to like unlock everything and get the true ending and stuff, you needed to, no joke, like experience like every single unique dialogue in the game, which I didn't do for obvious reasons, because that's ridiculous in general. And I didn't really feel particularly compelled to go back and play through the entire game again just to, like, find like a couple more dialogues that I had missed to get to, like, the true ending. So yeah, that tends to be annoying when the true endings are absurdly difficult to actually acquire. Yes, no forced lore. And I can see why I would have missed a note fragment in this segment, because, like, yeah, as the commandments say, time is the enemy, never look back, destroy everything, kill everyone, right? It's not exactly a conducive environment for carefully combing over every nook and cranny of the environment. I really like that sort of, like, beat drop there. I'm not sure if it's technically a beat drop, but it was kind of like one. Okay, so not here. Could it be here? Mayhaps. Seems unlikely. Maybe I should have pulled that lever first. Might have been a good idea. Because everyone knows the Savior cannot pull a lever. Well, okay, it wasn't quite that bad, Mad Cow. The game was not nearly of the scope of Breath of the Wild, so, yeah. It would have taken me probably another, like, 3 or 4 hours to get all of the conversations unlocked that I was supposed to have for the true ending. But even so, I wasn't particularly compelled to do so. Okay, so yes, I can kill these guys. Can I go up into any of their enclosures, perhaps? Would there be a note, maybe? I don't know. So far, I'm still not seeing a note. I don't think I've particularly missed anything yet. Granted, I didn't think I'd particularly missed anything the first time through. And lo and behold, I did. Anything secret around here? No? Okay. Still nothing. Can we just double check one more time down here? Like, there's nothing I can, like, crawl through or anything, is there? No? Okay. And it could be something to do with this guy. Like, I jump on here and then, like, an arm falls off. Like, that can't be a pure coincidence, can it? Maybe, what if I can, like, crawl into the... Okay, well, that... No, I cannot crawl into the arm. Surprisingly. Shockingly, I know. What if I just, like, keep jumping on it? Maybe it'll eventually, like, fall off, and then I can get a note that was hidden within it this whole time. And the question is, how many jumps would they draw the line out of being like, no, okay, come on, that's ought to be ridiculous. It's not gonna take 30 jumps to break this thing sufficiently. What do you think, chat? Starting to lose hope. Slightly. Maybe significantly at this point. Okay, this can't be it. I guess thinking maybe the note's like hiding behind one of these things, maybe? No? And they haven't done anything that devious in this game yet, but I don't want to have to redo this again. I never went, yeah, for good reason. I start all the way back here? You've got to be kidding me. That's absurd. Tootsie Pop situation. Yeah, I can see that idea. Open up. Maybe the real thing is it gets unlocked if you don't damage the mannequin thing. Maybe that's what I've got to be going after. Anything this way? No? Okay, let me kill this thing at least. Like, okay, why does this zone exist? Why does this area exist? It must exist for a reason, no? Right, that's what I'm thinking. Like, why can't I go left here? There must be a reason I can go left here. Or maybe not? I don't know. Huh. Is it possible for me to get over this? Like, probably not. Okay, there, it is not. Okay, you're here. Hello, I'll talk to you, I guess. Bridges, yep. Okay, right, then there's this thing. And I can't, like, crawl anywhere. There's nowhere for me to go. Nothing at all. Okay. That was bad timing. Is there any possible circumstance where I might, like, unlock a note by killing all the enemies in an area? Like, I mean, the game hasn't done that up to this point, but, like, and theoretically it could, I suppose. Can I travel in this direction? Is there anything here? No? Fair enough. Okay. I would just, like, fight dudes. Chat, have you noticed anything yet? Because I have not. Anything? Is there nothing in here? Nothing at all? No? Okay. It has to be soon. But, like, it wouldn't be in the middle of this thing, right? It's not a reward for, like, staying in this area for longer, I wouldn't imagine. Okay, what if I just hang out here for a bit? Nothing happens? You just stand there? What if I go back down? Okay, you try to attack me again? Fair enough. Okay. I don't think it's in this room. Yeah, no, going backwards isn't really helping. Maybe I need to destroy all of the boxes here. Maybe it's, like, hidden in a box. I can see that being the case. Crawl underneath this. And the boxes didn't have it. Okay. Now we're here. That was bad. Should have been closer. Come on. Oh, I jumped slightly too soon. Oh, I got it! Oh, wow! Thank you for pointing that out. I didn't even notice. So it was in that, like, last box. Okay, okay. Great, okay, now we just gotta beat the rest of this. Thank you for pointing that out, Mad Cow. I had no idea. Alright, down we go. Alright, now I can beat the rest of this level in peace. Nice. Well, actually, before I go any further, I might take a break for like a minute or so. Yeah, I think this would be a good point for that. Okay. I'll be back in like roughly a minute. I guess I can try running ads, see what that does. There we go. 1 minute ad, go. Alright, I have returned. Y'all aren't still watching an ad, are you? I don't think so. Using to ran an ad and must wait to run an... Okay. I think that worked. Hopefully. In any case, let's get back to it. I guess the YouTube folks are probably like, what the heck was going on? Why did you just, like, stop doing stuff for, like, a minute? Well, you know what, YouTube? You gotta play by Twitch's rules. I'm sorry. Just the way it is. Oh, these things are still gonna be after me. Help me, spinning blades of doom. As a subscriber, you don't get ads. Okay, that's a fair point. Okay. Well, I'll just assume everything worked out how I intended until someone tells me otherwise. That's how I choose to live my life. I was actually kind of surprised I actually got the note that was here on the first pass through, because I had to like activate the elevator so many times. Alright, let's go for it. Nice. Yeah, come here. Very nice. I think we're pretty close to the end of this section. Oh no, we're actually, I've got to fight like a lot of things still, don't I? But it should go pretty fast. Time is the enemy after all. So I've been considering out whether or not I should add a face cam to the stream. I've been looking into like the options. Like, I think I can actually get a decent camera for it for a lot cheaper than I had anticipated. So no, I might look into that. I think if I do want to stream regularly, Facecam probably would be a decent thing to invest in. That'd be cool, but only if I want to. Fair enough. I think it's generally good. It, like, helps you have more expressiveness in the stream. You know, there's something to be said about... You know, currently, oftentimes if I make a stupid mistake, there'll be that moment of silence of like, really? That just happened? But, yeah, I think being able to combine that with an actual, like, look at the camera of like, really? That just happened? Now, obviously, you can't see what I just did as an example there, but because I don't have a camera. But if I did, I guess it's that, or you go like full like VTuber. Those are the like two tech trees to go down. Okay, that was really close. That was even closer, arguably. This isn't as hard as I'm making it look, I promise. See, the sad thing is I should actually be really good at this sort of gameplay, in particular. Because I made a game based upon gameplay like this back in the day. Was it good? Not particularly. It was just kind of a project I worked on as a teenager. But it was all about, like, you're moving fast, we gotta dodge stuff. So you'd think after working on that for like a year or two, I would, you know, have maintained the muscle memory to be relatively skilled at this sort of gameplay. But apparently not. Okay, right, this is a spot. Okay, great, we're back. Hey, guess what I just did for you? Who would have thought that Ninton would be able to run things like this? Yep, I knew that a chronicler should never influence the protagonist. Thanks for bringing me all the missing pages. You're welcome. It took a while. The chest is open. Now you can take its contents. Yeah, that is a fair point, Mad Cow. You would be shocked as to how quickly muscle memory can go away. A broken mirror. A strange image is staring at us from the reflection. At us? Since when am I multiple people? Alright, open up. Come on. Yeah, friendly boy. Who's a good boy? You're free at last. You know, if we stick together, maybe we can get out of this place. That's kind of twisted. Like, I spent the entire first portion of the game trying to get here, and now I'm trying to escape. Like, talk about futility. Very nice. Alright. Do some more. Come on. Yeah. From what I see, that pair of idiots did not get rid of you. Nento was right when he warned us that they would use any trick to try to stop us. But who's the they you're referring to? Don't you understand that Nento is the only one responsible for all the bad things that are happening on these islands? There's no point in rambling on with you. Prepare to die. I would like to not die. Wish granted. I'd like to see Nento.